Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Manifold Garden. So, we're back in the first area. If you remember in the first episode, we saw this wall, and I actually did grab the weird dark cube and bring it all the way back here and pass through the wall, and there was a switch inside that we hit. I've recreated that, and I spent a moment looking around in there, and I'm pretty sure I see what we're supposed to do. There is definitely something going on here. So, right, you remember we take the dark cube, we walk through that wall, which you can do when you have the dark cube, and it opens up, we fall down to here, and we get to open up this thing. This remains open when we put down the dark cube and let it warp us home. So it's not resetting everything, it's just resetting, I guess, our position and the position of the dark cube, and I don't know, maybe other stuff, but that's what we can see. There's another platform down in the well here that has a door that I'm reasonably sure we never opened. Obviously, we need clumsy. Obviously, we need a cube for this receptacle, but it's just a blue cube, and we totally know where to get one, so let's find out, shall we? Let's see exactly what this is. So I guess falling would probably be the sensible way to do this, although I'm not on the correct side of the tower, I'm realizing. We want to fall... let's see. Is this it? This is it. Nope. Well, here we go. So that'll close, but we're fine with it. So just down a flight or two here. I'm really curious what's going to be behind this. It really is just a game about falling, huh? That's weird. Okay, well, this does not look familiar. We definitely were not here, right? I'm gonna go on a limb here and guess that, yeah, there's nothing behind that. Okay, well. This is definitely new. Okay, hold on. Obviously we gotta see what's on those cubes over there. I mean, okay, maybe it's just nothing. It does sort of seem like it's just nothing, huh? Well, that's weird. Why are these even floating around out here? This does look kind of familiar. Is this a room that we... Okay. This might be a room that's back on the normal path? Maybe. Because then you're just moving... Yeah, hold on. We get to use the one cube to make a bridge to move the other cube across, right? This is one of these. So we take you... And we put you up here. Oh, maybe... Yeah, there we go. And then... Wait, what am I doing? I'm putting that... Because it's the yellow cube that we care about, right? The thing we're depositing in is yellow. Yeah, I mean, I'm coming up here. Like, I need to look at the color, but it's on that surface of the room. So, yeah, of course. So... Actually, what is my plan here? Because if that thing's always going to fall that way... Did we get all the seeds? Yeah, there's only one of each. Okay, maybe this is not a puzzle that we did before. Alright, well, let's see where it goes. So, we need this thing to be in a position where we can get the cube across. Like, even if we put this as far up as possible here, I don't think that's going to allow us to reach the yellow cube from up there. Right, yeah, my arms are not nearly that long. Oh, this is probably one of those things where I can use the one cube. I can use the cubes to hold each other up, maybe. Because, like, if we... if we move this now... Well, no, I'm not going to be able to use these as staircase, because, like, we could do this right now, right? But then when we switch back to yellow side to pick up the to be able to move the yellow cube. Well, actually, maybe this will still work though. Hold on, I'm gonna try it. So we'll lock that in. The yellow cube drops, but this might be high enough for us to grab it from over there. We're gonna put it as far over as possible. And we just gotta be careful not to put the purple side of the room down. Yeah, this might totally work. Okay. And we are definitely not actually inside that shape that we've been seeing over there, because it's not nearly big enough to hold the amount of distance we just ran. Well, I do wonder what this is all leading to. Okay, I guess let's, there's so many, like, big, weird, visually impressive hallways and stuff in this game that in terms of actual, like, game interaction space are so inconsequential. Like, it's wild. Is there anything in here aside from... That doesn't look like it. I think we're getting... Yeah, okay, we're getting closer. I was gonna say, boy, it didn't seem like we made a lot of progress on that one. Okay, yeah, these are some fairly advanced game mechanics. Right? Like, we didn't see the cube painting thing until well over halfway through the game. I mean, is that it? That seems very straightforward. Wait a minute. Is this actually the first cube painting puzzle? Because if it wasn't exactly this, it was at least substantially similar to this, right? I guess maybe, like, if they're going to put you into a thing that requires cube painting, and they've already designed a puzzle to serve as the tutorial for it, why not just use it again? But also, maybe we're just actually at that part of the game? Apparently, any living creature at all is outside, and Tiffany will not stand for it. She's outraged. This doesn't look so familiar, though. These surfaces look like the big wall from the end of the game. And this... Wait, this is totally familiar. This wall with, like, the little these little rectangular recessed windows? Huh. Yeah, extremely familiar. Right? We were here. Yes. Yes, we were absolutely here. Huh. So we've not gone to do the first dark cube thing. Like, I turned on all the lasers in that first area, you know, because we had to free the dark cube to open up the thing, but we didn't plug it in, or complete that first world. So I wonder if that's, like, all of the paths that we saw that we didn't figure out how to get to. I wonder if this is what they all do. They all let you, like, skip to other parts of the game world? But, like, why? For what reason? Design a thing that works this way. It's very curious. So we do have that door back there that we know we should be able to get to the outside of. I'm trying to remember the other places where we saw paths that we did not take. Yeah, it would be very strange, right? It would be very strange if it's just ways to skip around to the other worlds without actually completing any of them. And I have no idea what the utility of that is. I also don't remember... I know we just played it, and the game's very short and simple, but I do not exactly remember what to do here. Alright. Rather than just resolve the same parts of the game here on camera again, I think what I'm going to do for right now is cut this here. I'm going to have a little bit more of a look around. Maybe go back and see if I can't figure out how to get to the other side of that door. We'll have a quick look at it again now. Hold on. I was going to say, like, I definitely recognized that wall with the little recessed windows. That was a thing we spent time looking at, trying to figure out how we were supposed to be interacting with it. Because, yeah, this space is on the other side of that those little windows. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cut here, I'm going to have a look around, and I'll be back when I have something for you. Okay, so I had a vague memory that there was something in this area that we had seen, but that we hadn't actually gotten to interact with. But you know how my brain is. At least if you've been around here for a while, you do. I could not for the life of me figure out what it was, and I ran around just like playing with cubes for a bit. And then I realized, hey, I had the whole thing on video. I could just go back and look and see what it was that we saw before that we didn't solve. And that helped me remember this. If we go through this door, and then we head up here, there's this door that leads into the next puzzle that we did, but there's also this thing over here that we never got open. Because I walked down there into that puzzle, and then I was like, you know what, if that door up above us, you know, obviously, having as much meaning here as it ever does in this game, turns out to be relevant, we'll come back for it. Well, here we are, it's time to come back for it. So I don't exactly know how we're going to get a yellow cube out here, but let's see if we can't piece this together. So we have paint. We had to take a red cube and make it yellow, and then yellow is that way. And we have to get the yellow cube out this door somehow, in the opposite of the way that yellow cubes are operated. But we have another red cube. Could we... Okay, so we're never going to be able to walk a yellow cube, like, up out of here, but we could use a red cube as a shelf, right? Like, in theory, if we were to, like, put this here and put a yellow cube on top of it there, and then do this, we should be able to reach down and grab it and walk it over there. So now I guess it's just a matter of figuring out how we would actually do such a thing. Alright, well... So I need to paint this cube yellow. I don't know, maybe that's not the first step of this, but let's start by painting a cube yellow. And then we gotta get a red cube to use to block it. Now, how do I... I mean, can we just walk it up the wall? It's gonna be a long process, but... Alright. Let me run up there and get that. So I'm going to try to grab this immediately. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to end up on this surface either way, right? Okay, so. Yeah, we could, like... Let me grab this and bring it over here. Perhaps I am being foolish, but, like, doesn't this work? Like, if we just... I guess the trick then is... Yeah, wait a second. I need more cubes. Because I need there to be a second red cube to do this, the way I was thinking about doing this. Are these the only two cubes we have access to in this situation? Yeah, this is just that same room. Could we bring a red cube in here from somewhere else? Because there's no, like, portal-style emancipation grid concept, right? There's not really anything to prevent me from bringing one object through... Because, like, there's a door in here that requires... Actually, where I got this from, there was a second red cube. Hold on. We're gonna go get that. It's out here... Wait, it's... Whatever, we'll just fall. It's on one of the other sides of this room, but that's fine. We can get there the same way we get everywhere else. So yeah, we do have access to a second red cube that I think we should be allowed to bring in. This is probably not the best way to do this. I probably could have changed gravity and fallen in a direction that was faster. But we're committed now. And then I think if we do this right, we should be able to staircase that that yellow cube up the wall. Maybe. Okay. So where is that door relative to here? It's that one. I guess... Okay, yeah. This is no problem. This is easy. So we just put this, like, here. And then transfer onto it. Pull this up and use the wall to place it. And then... Right? We just crab walk it up the wall. This should work. Although apparently I did that a little bit too far away. Alright, well, you know what? I'm debating just cutting, because maybe you guys don't need to watch me do this whole thing, now that we have a method. I kind of can't believe I didn't think of this the first time through, though. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. I don't know. It's not going to take that long. Nope, I flip-flopped again. You know, I'm going to cut here. I'll be right back. Alright, it is done. It did actually end up taking quite a while. I'm glad that I glad that I turned off the recording. I didn't want to vamp for all that time. Well, let's see where this one leads. I mean, it may well be the case that it's just like the last one, and it doesn't take us to anywhere new, but rather it just allows us to skip a bunch of space. But, like, why, though? Why would that be the way that it works? Also, I don't exactly remember the shape of... the whole shape of this area, but, like, we do eventually end up back in that room, right? The big repeating room where we just got the red cubes from. So... I don't know. And I'm definitely, at this point, not going to remember if we see a puzzle that we had already seen before. So I guess we're just going to kind of wander around for a bit. It'll be quicker for us to get to that by walking this way than that way. But maybe there's no way inside. Maybe the way inside is up there. I guess let's... Hold on now. What's this? That's a very curious little thing. It's nothing? Wait, what? What is this? It's a sideways... Huh. Okay, I'm going to turn us a little bit here. We're going to fall past it and see what the deal is. It's water is what the deal is. Okay, so there's a whole other dimension of things happening here. How does one enter that? There's a door up there, and that's where the hole for the green cube is. How do we get the cube there? So we're right above the tree right now. Alright, we're gonna need that. There's a yellow tree over there. We're gonna need that yellow cube because without another object... Well, shoot, I could have done this better. Without another object, there's no way to get the green cube to stick to the surface that thing is on, so... We have 3 yellow cubes. One of which is going to have to go right there somehow. How do we use this? So if we were going to get the green cube onto that, which direction from here is green? Already forgotten what we're doing. Green is this way. There we go. This is green. So... Oh no, actually that is the right surface. This isn't one where we have to get a cube positioned on a wall. It's just a matter of actually getting the green cube over to that. The yellow cubes will stick to that direction. So... But I mean, understanding this now, can't I just... I might be making this too difficult. Can't I just grab this cube and fall now that I know where I need to fall to? Oh no, I can't. Right, we're underground. We're beneath a big thing. So... Yellow cube sticking to this direction means that we could build... Okay, I have a thought. Wait, let's try something here. Do you need to get back to there? So So here, let's get all the cubes over here onto the water, which is where I think they're going to need to be. Does this work the way I expect it to? If I pull these, it'll drop those two? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we could build a tower. Okay, that's probably not how that's supposed to be behaving. There we go. You just gotta bop it on that. So if we build a tower, and then we use the green cube to... Oh, well, I did that in a real funny way. Whatever, this is fine. This totally works. Then we run the green cube out onto the tower. And we drop it there. I need this way to be down. Why can I not do this transfer? There we go. Now... Wait, this isn't going to work, right? Because as soon as I let go of... As soon as we... I was thinking we could use the cube, the different angled cubes to spider each other over. But... Well, no, we probably still can, actually. I just need to keep one of them here. Because if we don't keep at least one cube in place, then the green cube falls the instant we start green gravity. Oh wait, this doesn't work either. Shoot. Right, there's no way to just keep that cube floating. We could... Right now, that will stay put. The green cube will stay if we change gravity. But there's no way to use this. Right, if I pull this cube, that guy just falls, and the second we turn green... I mean, hold on, let me try something here. Actually, I'm not even going to be able to get that up there. Okay, so that's another reason this wouldn't work. But a thing I'm curious about is, could I catch the green cube fast enough? Like, change gravity here and go... It looks like maybe no. The answer might be no. I guess I had to go down there and get that cube. So we're not going to be able to snatch it out of the air. I wonder if there's something we're missing. I mean, this yellow water exists for a reason, right? What is this doing? What is this doing for us? We have a sense of what we might use the blue water to do. It's a platform that is a color-relevant angle. But why does the yellow water exist? Let's go take a walk on it and find out. That makes a real weird noise. Okay, so it's not revealing to us a path to anywhere. What could we use it for? We can't set the green cube on it. Because from the green cube's perspective, it's a wall, not a floor. This is an interesting one. And it doesn't look to me like we're missing anything else. I think we actually do have all of the pieces of the puzzle at this point. It's a matter of figuring out what to do with them. Oh, that was clumsy. Some of you are asking yourselves, SB, how could you possibly... Asking yourselves a question directed at me. Some of you are asking, SB, how could you possibly be this clumsy, this unaware of your own feet? Wouldn't that be incredibly dangerous in real life? Wouldn't it be like a huge problem? And the answer to that question is, yeah. Yeah, it really is. I have injured myself a lot. I don't know if... my initial thought here, my intuitive thought is there must be some way to use the fact that the green cube and the yellow cubes can create resistance for each other to allow us to build a bridge, right? The yellow cubes and the green cubes together building a bridge over to that. But I don't see how such a thing would work. Okay, but we could redirect the water. Yeah, that's the actual answer is this is a water redirection puzzle. Probably. So if we do this, what exactly wait, this isn't the right. I need blue down. Which is this one. There we go. What exactly is the effect that this cube in this position has? Does it do anything? No, because I have it backwards. Like, it's just going to slightly move the water flow. Oops. Well... it doesn't redirect the water at all. You can only redirect water with the correct colored cubes? Is that the case? Alright, so where do we redirect the yellow water flow to in order to make some kind of useful thing happen? Because with the green cube... Let me pull some of these... well, that was the wrong one. Let me pull these other cubes back up here. Because if we were to redirect this to, say... you know, over here... wait, what's happening here? Hold on a second. Okay, for a second there we had the water bent in a really strange way. And I don't understand why that worked the way it did. So hold on. Let me just do this again. Okay. That was weird. Anyway. The yellow water is also oriented such that it is a wall relative to the green cube, not a surface we can walk on. So why does it matter that we can redirect the yellow water? How is this a helpful thing to do? Or, I suppose, or does it matter? I wonder, is this a situation where if we were to... that last puzzle required us to backtrack? Provided that the solution I used was the intended one. That last level required us to backtrack a little bit to get a piece from outside of the immediate area. I am wondering a little bit if there's something like that going on here, where there's a piece I need to go fetch in order for this to make sense, or in order for this to be doable. So we can't affect the blue, as far as we can tell, we can't affect the blue water with any of the cubes. I wouldn't have a way of attaching them to the surface anyway. So green goes that way from here. And yellow is that direction. Huh. Hey, we did a thing again. I did a weird again. So the water catches on the other water, even though it looks like they shouldn't intersect because, like, they're... well, no, I guess the yellow water totally can catch the blue water as a bridge. And then this is an infinite amount of flowing water. This is a real weird thing we accidentally did. Okay. So we have an infinite amount of flowing water. If I redirect the yellow water now, what is it exactly that happens? So we have that, and then we... I mean, this is the point, right? We got to use the water to redirect the other water, and that's how we make this work in some way that I do not yet have a full grasp of. But it's got to be this, because like, why else is this blue water here? What else could it possibly be doing? So now I'm gonna remove this because I want to test something. Now there's no longer a redirector for the blue water. Blue water falling off of here should just fall that way forever. But this strip of water right here is theoretically an infinite amount of water that is already falling passively in this dimension. So it should just keep happening, right? Unless the water, like, there's nothing to despawn the water. But nope, the water resets to its initial configuration immediately. I suppose if it didn't do that, you could probably create some real complicated situations that would eventually break the puzzles. Okay, so using the yellow water to redirect the blue water has to be done in the place that we just did it, right? Because there's no way to move the blue, like, the blue water can only come down in one location. We can't redirect it at all. I did manage to miss. There we go. So the only place these two things can intersect is right here. And then once they do that, I have no idea what to do. So this is the thing we did earlier that I did not understand what we were doing, and what it is we've redirected the yellow water over the blue water. And then with this, we do what? Well, we've now created a new surface. We've now created a new surface to walk on. Wait, how do I use that? Because I can't redirect it in the direction, the only direction that we really want it to go. So... if we redirect it this way, unfortunately, it falls in the wrong direction. If we redirect it here, it's going to fall that way, and that's... is that useful? Wait a minute. So now it's falling this way. It's creating a bridge that runs the wrong direction, but hold on. Let me... no, of course it's not useful, because again, both of the water spouts are oriented such that they are walls relative to the green gravity and not floors. So that does make it hard to make use of. But if we have the ability to redirect the yellow water strategically, we can use it as a place to put yellow cubes to have them serve as a thing the green cubes can hang on. And that's the only way we can use it, right? The only way to have a yellow water oriented as a wall affect the movement of the green cube is by placing yellow cubes on it to serve as hold-ups like this. So how do we make that work for us? So this ends up over here, which is not... I mean, it's new, but it's not terribly useful, right? Where's the, I'm gonna actually back away from this a little bit. So where are we relative to the green? The green switch is there. So this is falling, actually, almost exactly in a place that would be good for it to fall. Is it hitting the top of that surface? It totally is. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So it takes all 3 of the cubes to generate that. But it is now giving us a bridge that would actually be useful. If we had 2 cubes to use to walk, 2 yellow cubes to use to walk along this thing to move the green cube, we could totally walk it along that thing as a wall with the yellow cube sticking out and catching it. But we can't pull any of the existing yellow cubes without breaking the water flow. Now I've created kind of a different weird situation with the blue water. I apologize. This is probably, some of you have probably figured this out already, and I bet this is like a little frustrating if you have, but I do having a little bit of trouble conceptualizing what it is we're supposed to be doing here. So we got the blue water. The blue water is also, at this point, traveling into kind of a useful place, but we can't do anything with it because we have nothing we can set on that surface. But now that it's there, does that do anything for us? I don't think so. It does seem to have created a problem. Yeah, without the blue water flowing across here naturally, we can't use it to catch the yellow water anymore. Huh. Okay, well, this is certainly a new problem. I think I'm going to cut and fiddle with this a little bit more, and I'll be back if I ever figure out a solution. Okay, I think I'm onto something. I have an idea. So, I was just kind of fiddling around. I was just wiggling back and forth in the dimensions, and I realized something. This is approximately the situation that we had set up before, right? I have the yellow water flowing down onto a bridge made of the blue water, and then turning this way. I realized that if I do this, and then I change the gravity to blue, the blue water ends up over top of the yellow water, and starts flowing like that. And that makes it fall across the doorway. And then, fiddling around some more, I discovered something else. Here we go, turn green. These things are not two-dimensional. It's a very narrow surface in this dimension, but you can walk on it. So I think if we can just drop onto that, which should be trivial to do, we can catch ourselves on there and then just deliver the cube that way. I'm going to level with you. This does not feel to me like the way you are supposed to solve this, because it doesn't. It feels like the fact that you can walk on the side of the water is unintended to me. But I think it's going to work, so we're going to take it. Oh, swing and a miss there. Hold on, let me land on this surface. Maybe this is going to be harder than I thought. Alright, try it again. There it is. I don't know, man. This, like I said, this doesn't feel intended. But we'll just walk along the razor-thin edge of this sheet of water, which should probably cut us to pieces. Also, why did I walk forward instead of turning around and walking a very small amount of distance in the other direction? Why would I do this to myself? I mean, yeah, this is totally going to work. Maybe this is the intended solution. I don't know. It feels real weird. Anyway. Cube on surface. We've done it. This is a great success. Okay, so forward we go. Alright, I just got an achievement called Homecoming. Are we, though? Is there a doorway on the backside of this? No, what the hell am I... What are we doing here? Where are we supposed to be going? There's got to be something on another surface, right? Because right now it looks like we just got the one doorway that we just came through. But I don't see anything. Huh. Well, that's very strange, right? So, did I maybe I missed something? Hold on. Wait a second. Oh. Oh, there is sneakily another area hidden in here. Okay, well, this is probably where we're supposed to be going. But whence, man? Where does this go? Are we gonna find a doorway in here? I was assuming somewhere around here there would be a doorway out on the outer wall, but it's starting to look like maybe not so much. Maybe I'm... hold on. Maybe we're upside down. Maybe the problem is that the doorway out would be on this surface. Or, alternatively, hear me out on this one. Maybe the problem is that there's no escape. Maybe the problem is that we have trapped ourselves eternally in hell. Could be. Okay, that's not anything. Well, this is a fine how do you do. I mean, I guess it's pretty easy to get back into that main central chamber. I don't want... But why, though? But to what end? Okay, wait, this isn't a place where there is a gap at all, in fact. Here we go. Here's a gap. Huh. Well, you know, frankly, it's a little bit surprising that this hasn't happened to me more frequently. 'Cause, like... It's a game that's all about huge, infinite spaces. And I can get lost in a small square room with one door, so... Okay, I might have to, I might cut again and then just kind of, like, explore this space a little bit and see if I can't figure out what in the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. 'Cause, like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing here? Let me look at this achievement. Hold on. I'm going to tab out. We just received an achievement called Homecoming, the text of which is... Use a hidden path to return to an earlier level. Wait, did we? Are we in an earlier level? How do I even know that? I mean, I guess you know that because you get the achievement. Huh. So it does seem there's only a way back into the central chamber on that one surface, is that right? Maybe that's some information. Maybe that tells me something, or alternatively, maybe it's not correct. Okay, so there's little gaps in the wall. I guess the best way to do this would be to just do a circuit. Where's the gap? Okay, here's the gap. No, there's totally a gap on the opposite side as well. But they all just lead out into that staircase that appears to be infinite. Maybe I'm impatient. Hold on, that's something. What is that? Why, it's a button that I just somehow missed when we were falling through. What manner of button are you? You just... This is just the stairs. Aha! Aha! This is familiar. I remember... I thought this looked a little bit familiar. It was pinging my memory, but also, you know, Who can trust my memory? So we definitely saw this button from this side of the glass, and I was like, hey, what's that for? Okay. Well, that's very interesting. So then I guess we just move forward from here until I find the next place where we saw a thing that we didn't know how to access. And I'm probably going to use the same tactics here, where I go and watch the series until I see it. But you know what? I think this is maybe enough footage for an episode. I'm going to call it here. That is going to be it for this episode. Apologies for the big gap between this one and the last one, but it took me a while to work things out, and also I've been very busy. The holidays and everything. When you come back next time, eventually, sometime in the future, hopefully fewer days away from now than now is from the last episode, hopefully I'll have some more for you. And we'll see you then.